Assemblyman Cymbrowitz told the audience that he serves in an area where one of the largest Turkish communities in the United States lived. He says that he became fond of Turkey and Turkish people after his visit to Turkey.
It was an amazing trip.
Cymbrowitz said he realizes that Gulen's teaching served as a venue for Turkish people to embrace other religions and cultures.
And once I came back, I realized that they did have one thing in common, and that was the teachings of Fethullah Gulen. It was an amazing understanding for me to realize that this individual had such an influence on so many people. And I have to say that you don't have to be Turkish to be influenced by this amazing man. It is an honor and a privilege to be here today to present a proclamation to Mr. Fethullah Gulen. And this is an assembly proclamation, and I think it's very important that I read it to you. So for those of you who do not know who Fethullah Gulen is, would get an understanding of how important he is to not only the Turkish people, but to people all over the world. This is the Assembly Proclamation paying tribute to Fethullah Gulen for his continuing selfless efforts to better the world through education, service, tolerance, and the free exchange of ideas. Whereas it is customary to recognize outstanding individuals for their humanitarian efforts and inroads towards bringing about our nation's goal of world peace. Fethullah Gulen is one such individual. And whereas bettering the lives of our global society by offering one's services to effectively advocate for tolerance and teaching significant values that promote the importance of each human being, regardless of faith, ethnicity, culture, or socioeconomic background, is laudable. And whereas using his education and talent as a Turkish scholar, author, poet, preacher, and activist, Fethullah Gulen has inspired a worldwide social movement known as the Hizmet movement or the Gulen movement. And whereas the Gulen movement values compassionate acts of care and concern, and promotes the importance of education in laying the groundwork for fostering better relationships between diverse populations. And whereas the Gulen movement advances a multifaceted approach to achieving world peace, emphasizing intercultural understanding and the embracing of differences. And whereas Fethullah Gulen, who has devoted his life to an altruistic service of encouraging open dialogue and peace amongst nations, demonstrates that it takes an exceptional individual to believe that doing good is more important than taking or getting credit. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we pause to pay tribute to Fethullah Gulen for his selfless efforts to better the world through education, service, tolerance, and the free exchange of ideas, and to wish him continued health and success.
The proclamation was received by TCC on Mr. Gulen's behalf.